So here's something to think about. When it comes to the GOP, uh, all of us on the left have said the same thing. They don't care about you. They don't care about their constituents. They don't care about your vote. They only care just so long as they get voted in. They don't run on policy. They run on culture wars. So no, they don't care about you. And I don't know if they've ever cared about the people that elect them and the people that they are supposed to serve. So no, I don't know if they've ever cared about us. I don't know if they've ever cared about us. And to prove the point, back in June 14th, Mitch McConnell, the senator from Kentucky, was allegedly found unresponsive at his Washington, D.C. home. He has not been seen since. He has not been seen since. He's not been heard from since. We have gotten two photos that are allegedly proof of life. But with today's technology, it is it is so easy. They could just as easy. They could be AI, okay? And even if you were to come up with a video saying, I've had my issues and I am in the hospital and I am healing and I'll be back in the Senate as soon as I'm all better, okay? Even that could be, if that was to be the case, if we were actually to see something like that, even a video could be AI generated. I guess my point is that the GOP doesn't care. They don't care about anyone that breathes and has a heartbeat. Oh, I take that back. They do care as long as that person that breathes and has a heartbeat has billions of dollars. And to basically prove the point of how much they don't care, okay, is the fact that they're not giving anyone updates about Senator McConnell. And they're, he's not even staying in contact with the governor of Kentucky, which, as tribal as our politics have gotten now, makes sense because the governor of Kentucky is a Democrat. And there's this us versus them mentality. But this is what I think. If a senator, or probably even a representative in Washington, D.C. from Kentucky, leaves a vacancy, there's supposed to be a special election. But if they can get past a particular date, which is August 3rd, then that seat will just remain vacant until the midterms. So they don't even care enough about their constituents to make sure that they're actually represented by two senators from Kentucky, and the other senator is Rand Paul. So they don't even care enough to fill in the people of Kentucky on his health, if he's alive, if he's dead, if he's brain dead, if he's hooked up to machines. That's how much they don't care. What they care about is their power. Their power to do whatever they want to do and to hell with everybody else. That's what they care about. We have Republican politicians, like I said, they do not run on policy platforms. They run on culture wars, making constituents afraid of things, afraid of people, certain types of people. People that have black skin or brown skin, or people that are part of the LGBTQ community. That's what they run on. That's the only thing they run on. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about legislating to the benefit of the people of their states. They care about legislating to benefit the people that have the big, fat, honking checkbooks. You know, people like Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. Those are the main ones that come to mind. There are others, but they're the ones that garner the headlines. So, this is why the GOP is, for all intents and purposes, dying a slow death. The other thing is that people are just tired of the same old, same old. You know, the status quo. The elect people that are just going to go back to business as usual. Well, this country is over business as usual. We need business that's better. We need business that is centered around the people and making life better for us. All the people. See, and that's where I said, on many different occasions, it's that it's better for everybody when it's better for everybody. And never were truer words ever spoken. And I completely agree with that statement that Eleanor Roosevelt said all those decades ago. It's better for everybody when it's better for everybody. And then we have a mayor like Zoran Mamdani in New York that is actually delivering for the people. He is fulfilling promises. And if a candidate for political office is going to make promises, well, they best be able to deliver on those promises. You cannot go around and overpromise and underdeliver. It's better if you underpromise and overdeliver for the people of your districts or states or towns or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to make things better for everybody. You know, they talk about how some people are soft on crime, which may be true. I don't know. But here's the thing that I think about. If the circumstances in a person's life are good, and that they're making enough money every month to take care of all of their expenses and have a little left over, then crime isn't going to be much of an issue. I mean, really, it's not. Because people go out and commit crimes for basically one reason. One, it's because they can't make ends meet, and doing things on the down low or in an illegal way to make money to take care of your family just suddenly doesn't seem so horrible. I don't know if I've told anybody this story before, but I know a person that it was their child's birthday. And this family was so dirt poor, so broke, that they couldn't even afford a box of candles for 50 friggin' cents. So they did the only thing that they could. They got that box of candles at a 5-finger discount. And I know this, they would do it again if they had to. That's what happens when you force people into a corner. When you get people to make decisions that they wouldn't normally make, that they wouldn't do things that they wouldn't normally do. So again, it's better for everybody when it's better for everybody. And could you imagine somebody going to jail for a box of candles, 50 cents? Could you imagine that? That would be crazy. Not that that would really actually happen, but you never know. But for a person to be so broke that they can't even afford 50 cents for a box of candles for their kid's birthday cake, that's pretty freaking sad. And I'll end at this. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Excuse me, these are false. So it's a little difficult to talk. So what I was saying is nothing changes if nothing changes. Anyway, that was my rant, my opinions, and if you agree with anything that I said, if you disagree with what I said, leave it in the comments. Hit that like button with the thumbs up and subscribe. Because like I told you the other day, I actually have 10 subscribers now. Better than 9, but 11, 12, 13 would be even better. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. And to my internet friends, take care of yourselves wherever you are.